How's it going, guys? I usually don't like to do long intros, but I have a real treat for you guys. The results are in for this Rootless Orchid I have been talking about for so long, about 2 years now. So, drum roll please. Are y'all ready? There were about a baker's dozen, under these here dead leaf remnants. I want to give a huge shout out to Danielle's Orchid Ranch, because her video about saving, I think it was a dehydrated orchid, made a light bulb go off in my head, and I'm just going to jump right into it. I have my orchid here inverted, leaves first, straight into water. The method I've been sharing everywhere. I've been shouting from the rooftops. Here we can see a live, nice, juicy, plump root coming out in between a leaf. There aren't any new leaves growing currently. A little bit of some water spots are seen here. There were already some new leaves that had been produced. A total of 5 leaves so far. Here I have a leftover setup from my potting Rootless Orchid after recovery. I will put it in an info card above. It was a real good time. Obviously, that effort was not successful. I'm just going to take this setup apart ever so gently, so not to disturb the root I do still have. Now that that's completed, I'll cut away the dead root, which was the only other root for so long, until I tried to revert it into water. Immediately it died, which was so weird. I'm assuming I had dunked it into, or immersed it into water too soon. So, yeah. But now I'm just immersing the stem where all the dried areas, making sure not to get any water in between the leaves. And I'm just gonna start going to town, pulling all the dead skin off, or as much as I can. You'll immediately see live flesh trying to poke through, which I'm completely amazed. That's what I was hoping for. Gotta be careful, because my little helpy helper, she's over here. She just can't help herself. Next, I decided to cut down the stem. This part is completely dried and subsequently dead. Of course, pulling back more dried skin, giving a close-up of what we got so far, and of course, more peeling. I know, riveting stuff. A little backstory for those in the back that are new to the party. I'm going to put an info card to my original video, the Rootless Orchid in Water Culture, if anyone wants to see where we started. Anyway, here we are again, looking at this luscious root, and yet we are still tirelessly peeling like a potato. But what do we have here? Like opening a pomegranate. All these tiny roots that were stuck behind that wall of dried flesh. This was extremely satisfying. I knew it would be, though. The best part about this is they are still green. Almost all of them. We have some green. We have at least some green to them. Of course, meaning they are alive and have potential to grow? ? Well, that is what I'm hoping for. I have zoomed in for an even closer look. I'm gonna continue to peel some more off, and I'm thinking back on it, I could or should have softened it up more by soaking it, but I was in a hurry. and I'm always in a hurry, especially from excitement. I was ready to see what was under her skirt. This root right here was the best surprise of all. The green tip on it. If there is a will, there will be a way. It is also interesting that while inverted, it was pointing down, but also it's an air root and they're looking for air, moisture in the air. Anyways, pulling off this last piece, I noticed a divot right above the dried spot, and I'm hoping that's going to be another root. So blah 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 blah, more rooting stuff. I'm poking around looking for places to peel off, and I'm kind of running out of exciting places to uncover. It's become paper thin, which is where you want to be especially careful. I don't want to hit any green meaty flesh below the green part of the roots. Seem to be all dry where the old spike is, and might as well cut that part off. We can see it's dry along that edge, so let's see how it looks above that second spike. And voila, we can see a little fleshier tip. I could, or I should have just stopped there, but of course I gotta just go a tiny bit more. But jackpot, you can definitely see the green porous porous tissue. Again, I probably should have stopped after that last cut, but we're gonna hold what we got. I'm satisfied with how everything played out. I'm getting a little overzealous with the peeling, like when you do your eyebrows or something like that. You can't stop. And of course I disinfected it. I'm not going to put cinnamon. I'll be alternating with each side being in the water. And that's all, guys. This is gonna be probably where I conclude my commentary. This is just a bunch of me picking at the last bit of flesh, and I kind of hit the green part, and I was like, ooh, I gotta stop myself before I go crazy. Well, thank you so much if you got this far into the video. I'm going to leave it up, let this run, let this play. If anyone else finds this satisfying and wants to just keep watching, again, thank you so much for watching and supporting. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that goodness and stuff. I'm going to let you guys go. Have a most wonderful day. Make good choices, and please be safe. Bye.